If you know me and you've been around me for some time, you'll know that I'm into photography and videography. So this video is going to be about just that. I recently went to a careers day where I had to talk to the kids about how to get into the industry, and I had hundreds of questions, like mad questions. Like people asking me, like, how much money do you make? Do you actually make any money? How do I earn in photography? How do you get into it? So I thought, you know what? I'd make a video about how to get into the industry so everyone has a general idea about how to actually start earning from photography. So step number one to get into the industry, and get yourself some equipment. When I say equipment, I don't mean go out and spend 10K on a camera. If you have an iPhone X or if you have a Samsung S10, S9, you can start getting some decent pictures. You don't have to go and blow a big budget straight away on a camera which you don't know how to use. So I'd say the first bit of equipment that you need is your phone. Start taking pictures with your phone. Take pictures of anything and everything that you can. And then once you feel you're ready and you have some money put aside, then you can go and invest in the camera. Now, depending on your budget, you'll have to pick and choose a good camera and a good lens based on how much money you actually want to spend. I'd say if you have between £200 and £300, you can probably pick up a Canon 600, 600D, 650D, 700D secondhand, and that will get you in a place where you can actually start taking some excellent pictures and videos. If you have a bit more money, maybe £1,000 to spend, or 1,500, then you can go and buy yourself maybe a Canon EOS R, like what I'm shooting on now, or you can go down the whole Sony route and maybe get an A7 III. Those are the two cameras I'd recommend for you right now. Step number two is get yourself some experience. So what you want to do is you want to get your camera or your phone, go outside your house and start shooting. There's no point sitting at home on YouTube trying to learn about photography when you have the whole great outdoors to go out and learn hands-on. There's no other way to say that. The next way to get experience as well is you can shadow somebody who are already in the photography industry that you want to go into. So for example, if it's wedding photography, you might reach out to one of the known photographers in your area and maybe shadow them for a day, follow them to a couple of weddings and go and get some work done with them. You're learning from a professional. At the same time, you'd be getting hands-on experience. It's literally the best of both worlds, the best of both worlds. You're getting the theory and the practice all in one. The last way I'd say to help you get some experience is to sign up to a couple of meetup groups, photography meetup groups where people go out and shoot together, or maybe they meet up and discuss like photography stuff. Hop in some photography group chats on WhatsApp. You learn a ton from there as well, because I'm in a couple and I always share knowledge and I always get knowledge from the WhatsApp groups. The third thing you need to do is you now need to decide exactly what part of photography or what part of the industry you want to go into yourself. So that could be headshots, that could be weddings, that could be birthdays. Was it property photography as well? That's actually a thing. So you just need to decide what you find the most fun and what you have the most interest in, and just chase that, just go straight into it. Next thing you need to do, step 4, is to set up all your socials. So set up an Instagram account, a Twitter account, Pinterest account, wherever you feel that you can put your work out for people to see. You need to set up those accounts and start posting your work. Make sure everybody or anybody in your direct vicinity knows what you're doing or knows what you're into now. So step number 5, reach out to people in the industry and start shooting for them for free, or reach out to potential clients and start shooting for them for free. That's how you get yourself on recommended lists. Do you understand? So once you do some work for someone, if they like it, next time someone else is looking for work or next time they're looking for work, they'll reach out to you or they'll recommend you. Number 6 is you're gonna have to set up a price list, because sooner or later, if you're shooting and you're doing good work, someone's going to want to pay you for your good work. It's guaranteed. Someone will try to pay you for your work. So you now need to decide, how much do I want to charge for my time or for my art or for my work? The best way I personally do that is to come up with an hourly rate and add on your editing rate. So I will charge, for example, I will charge £50 an hour to shoot and another £50 an hour to edit. But I'm not going to tell the client I'm charging you 50 to shoot and 50 to edit. I'm just going to charge the client £100, right? So that's how I price my stuff. I will just include the price of the shooting time and the price of the editing, and then give one price to the client. The other way to charge for your work is to build bundles or deals or packages. As wedding photographers, we'll say, if you want us to do your bride prep, so shooting the bride in the morning, shoot the ceremony and shoot the reception, this is one price for that. And if you want 2 photographers to shoot all of that so you can capture the groom prep as well. That's the other price and that's the other package. So once you have a price list, you can pop that on your website, pop that on your Instagram, or you might just want to keep it to yourself until a client reaches out to you. Point number 7 being, if clients aren't reaching out to you, you might want to go and find a client. So what you can do is sign up to a lot of these photography agencies. One of them that I know quite well is Add to Event. Add to Event help you reach a larger client base than you normally would, because there are always people on Add to Event trying to find photographers and other vendors for their event. So if you're there as a vendor, you'll get found. Does that make sense? Sign up to other photography websites. Sign up to even standard job sites like Indeed and JobSite will get you some photography gigs. Just sign up, right? And from there, you'll actually start earning. So for me, those are my 7 points to help you get yourself into the industry and get yourself earning. I'm not saying you're gonna earn $3,000 a month straight away, but you will definitely be able to make an income. And if after a month or after, let's give it 3 months. If after 3 months, you don't have an income from photography after following all these steps, you can come back to me and I will personally assess your business. Actually, this is for the first 30 people that reach out to me. I'll actually personally assess your business and tell you what you're doing wrong. Those are my 7 points to get you into the industry and to get you earning from photography. Get yourself out there and just start shooting. Enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe. This channel is going to be based on photography, videography, and a lot of fun, random, silly stuff to do with photography and videography. So if that's something you're interested in, if you want to learn about the industry in a fun, creative, silly way, then just subscribe, because you will not regret it. You will love it. Share as well. I think someone else might be able to benefit from this if you don't. So please do share. Send it to at least one person.